So I would say like mostly the consensus that I got was to not post about a bad experience that you have at a restaurant. And I think that's fair. I don't really like posting about bad experiences. But I've had some really, really weird experiences here in restaurants in Charlotte. And one of them specifically was at this very popular like wine bar restaurant. People always recommend. From the get, it was just bizarre. So we sit down and they have a nice patio, and then they have like a big indoor space, but they didn't have any spots. They're like, oh, you can sit on the outdoor patio. Again, fine. It's just like a patio basically in front of the restaurant, so you're like on the street. It doesn't bother me, that's fine. And then we're like, oh, do you have anything? We had a kid, like, do you have a high chair? Like, oh, no high chairs. I'm like, again, totally fine. I brought a kid to a wine bar. That's on me. So we start getting served, and our server is a person that's in training, and then like with a person standing behind them that's like their trainer. So the trainee is like working with us, and we're like asking a lot of questions that he has no answers to, but the trainer is not stepping it at all. So then the table next to us orders a bottle of wine, and they're taking this bottle of wine, and the guy like the trainee can't open it for whatever reason. Like maybe he's never done it before. So instead of her taking over or him like learning how to open it, they decide to open it together. So there's 3 hands holding one bottle, and she's like standing behind him holding it with him. And then she takes her hand and like pulls the cork up, and the table whose wine bottle is are like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is so weird. She's like around him pulling the cork off behind him instead of just helping him. And they're kind of looking around, we're looking around. Another table was like, what the fuck are they? They're just acting like it's totally normal to be like spooning each other, opening a bottle of wine together. So then the table next to us sits down, and they were like, hey, can I have a box of matches and an ashtray? Heaney is like, yeah, hold on. The trainer's like, yep, let's go. And so they're gone, and we're like trying to order, but they're gone forever. I'm like, Jesus, because this guy like went off to go look for these matches or whatever it was. And so we're like looking for him everywhere, and we're like, where the fuck did this guy go? So finally he comes back with his trainer, mind you. So they go all over the restaurant. They finally get, I think he got like a lighter from like someone in the kitchen. Like he went way out of his way to get it. So he comes back and hands it to the person who's like is about to smoke. And then the trainer is like, oh, you can't smoke here. And he was like, oh, okay, why did you go get me matches? And she like didn't really have an answer. We're like, okay, that was weird. So then they come back over to us and they're like asking us what we want to order and things like that. We're asking questions. They don't really have answers to any of the questions that we're asking. The guy didn't really know anything, and they kept saying like, let me check. But this woman is right behind him, so like he should just be able to ask her, but she was making him go back and check with the kitchen, even though she was there training him. And then we're like, okay, so we ordered a couple like starters. They weren't very good. Fine, we were like, this is kind of weird. And then our food came, or like our second bit of food, and it wasn't very good. And we were like, you know what? I think we're just gonna leave. And we left, and we haven't been back since. But people love it. And it's just a local wine bar. Again, people say it's great. To each their own.